All right, Colton, a pretty gutsy performance. Is that fair to say with the shorthanded lineup and also giving up the game's opening 2 goals?
Yeah, I think there was a number of things there that were kind of working against us with canceling morning skate and kind of the uncertainty around the game earlier today, and then obviously getting down 2-0 early in a building that feeds off of that and gets loud. It wasn't an ideal start, but we battled back in that first and played well that whole game.
A couple of nights ago, you guys ended a 6-game losing streak. Tonight, you come out with a performance like that, with your backs against the wall, given all the uncertainty around this team. What does that say about this club?
Yeah, I think we made a statement. Like I said, no one was happy with that little skid. We got out of it any way we could, and now I think we're building on it. Want to play games like that. We play more in their end, play more direct, and get our goals that way. You saw some goals, in the paint and kind of off point shots and things like that, and that's kind of what you have to do to score in this league. I think we're going to keep doing that going forward.
Perhaps not the way that you wanted to get involved in this game early, taking that hit, but does something like that kind of wake you up because you had yourself a pretty strong night?
Yeah, you don't want to make a habit of getting yourself into it that way, but it can definitely get the juices going, get you engaged, and get you going. And tonight it happened to do that to me.
That kind of plays into your game, though, isn't it? A lot of chirping, a lot of physical stuff, and then also kind of getting gritty in front.
Yeah, I think if I can add a little bit of a physical element and kind of a gritty element to my game, I'm probably more effective than when I'm not. And so if I can get into it one way or another early and play that way, things tend to happen more when I'm out there, and it kind of worked out that way.
Can tonight's great effort be summarized by that one play by Kyler Yamamoto on the power play where he disrupts the breakaway chance on one end and then contributes big on the other? Is that almost encapsulating of your guys' effort tonight?
Yeah, I think it kind of shows. I think we played a solid, 200-foot game, both ends of the ice, and that shows it. He worked his tail off to get back on a pretty fast skater that had a step on him, and he got back there to disrupt that, and then beat that same player up the ice to get the shot that resulted in the rebound that Warren put in. So that kind of shows the back and forth, the full game we played in one play for sure.
Multi-goal game for Warren Foegele, his first as an Oiler. I know he's probably standing right there, so a little awkward for you, but how big of a contribution is that from number 37?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he got one last game to kind of get rolling, and now he's playing with confidence. He's shooting the puck. He had a ton of chances today. Could have had more. I think last time we had a media day together, we were talking about how we had a ton of stuff that didn't go in. I think now things are going to start rolling for him, and obviously playing up the lineup with some of the guys out, he took full advantage of it, and it was great for us.
Last question for me on a personal note for you, getting on the goal column once again in a short period of time, that must feel pretty good for the self-confidence.
Yeah, obviously. Scoring isn't going to be the number one thing that I bring, but anytime you can chip in offensively, and especially in a win, it feels great. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
I lied. One more question. Do you feel like you've been doing a lot of right things recently? Because it seems like you've been able to elevate your game with more game action.
Yeah, I've been happy with my game in a lot of aspects. Leading up to a few games ago, I was happy with everything except I couldn't seem to find one in the back, get one in the back of the net, and now that's starting to come. And I think that's just from playing the right way and getting rewarded.
Colton, thanks for this.
Absolutely, thank you.